many stars would you give Psycho Goreman?
900.
900 out of 5? Okay.
Good evening and welcome to a fun-filled family episode of the Sons of Haddonfield. As always, I'm Ian, and this is Josh.
Hey.
But it's a little different because Castle and Mommy are in the video.
That is correct.
It is a bit different tonight. We talk about Nicole a lot, I feel like.
We
the
do.
People upstairs.
The people upstairs.
These are the people upstairs.
And we are the people under
We
the
are the
stairs.
people that
This is my wife, Nicole, and this is our son, Kastle. He is, how old are you?
4.
4 years old, about to be 5. And what are we talking about today?
We're talking about the fun-filled, gorific Psycho Goreman.
The family adventure movie. It brings families together.
That you didn't know you needed, but
And
now
that's the
you
monster
do.
that comes out ground after a 2 boys take a stem after a special scepter. And then the 2 boys use a cell to bury it back up after they take it up.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're pretty much telling the exact plot of the movie. Continue with this.
And they play Crazy Dog with 2 hard balls.
What's your favorite part of Crazy Ball?
I don't like Crazy Ball because I do not like rolling balls.
No? What do they get a 5-point bonus for?
Can we not talk about that one part?
You don't want to talk about a butt?
The 5-point
Five-point
butt
butt bonus?
No.
So, Psycho Goreman is probably going to be one of my top 3 favorite movies of the year. I absolutely loved it when I saw it. Immediately had to show it to this little guy because I knew he would love it also. And he did. She took some convincing on. She was like, what is this crazy movie? You guys are rocking all the time. And so then we showed it to you. You became a fan.
Yep, I did. Like the first time you guys watched it, I remember walking into the room and seeing some serious gore in front of my 4-year-old, and I'm like, what in the world are you letting your child watch? And you loved it. Castle, you were like, this is the greatest, right? All crazy. And so I'm like, okay.
Cobra guy in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so then we
Yeah,
sat down as a
rock.
family and watched it again, and it was super fun. Like, I feel like I had the same thrill of watching it as I did when I watched, like, The Goonies for the first time.
Yeah, it is a very, even though it came out this year, 2021 film. It's from our neighbors up north. If you live in the United States, it's a Canadian film. It's from Steven Kostanski, the same director that brought us The Void, which was a really cool horror sci-fi movie a few years ago. It has that same nostalgic feeling, like for 90s kids that grew up in the 90s, you'll remember from Saturday morning cartoons and Power Rangers, all that kind of fun stuff that we kind of grew up on, that there isn't really a market for right now. There's not movies like this coming out.
Not
There's
a
not.
ton.
You can talk in just a second, bud.
Stop.
Wait for her to finish.
But this kind of filled that void that was kind of missing in entertainment right now.
The special effects is definitely a lot like the Power Rangers and reminded me of those old Power Rangers cartoons.
Like the costumes and
Yeah.
everything. They reminded me of the Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite part of the movie?
Well, it has to be the rock song, the theme song, Frig Off,
Frig off.
because it's hilarious.
It is hilarious. What about you, little guy? What is your favorite part of the movie?
The one part with Psycho Goreman coming out the ground.
When Psycho Goreman comes out of the ground at the beginning of the movie? That's pretty cool, huh?
And creepy.
And creepy. But it's not too creepy, is it?
They scare me all the time.
It scares you all the time. Who's your favorite character in the movie?
Mostly Psycho Goreman.
Or the Duke of Nightmares.
The Duke of Night.
No, just Psycho Goreman.
What about, other than Psycho Goreman, who's your favorite?
I like all the characters, monsters in Psycho Goreman.
You like all the monsters? You know who my favorite character is?
What?
Greg,
The dad.
the dad.
The ridiculous dad.
The
But I'm like,
ridiculous
get
wife
up
that he is
off-
married to.
Oh, no. I'm like, get your butt up off the couch and go handle your children.
No.
What is happening right now?
I
I'm
deserve
right
a thank you. I made some chicken. You destroyed the microwave.
A thank you would be
would've been
nice, Susan.
I would be with Susan. I'd be like, yeah, I could have made my own chicken and not ruin the microwave.
And
Thanks.
when the daughter Mimi and Luke, they go and she's like talking about her Hunky Boy magazines, and then he's like, I don't care for Hunky Boys.
And the mom
And
turns
then-
into a robot after a robot turns the mom into a robot.
Robots.
And then they try to take his magazine, and he's like, I want my Hunky Boys.
But look at all the hunky boys.
I do not care for hunky boys. Or do I?
And then they have a giant fight with
As you can
the-
see,
the
Hunky Boys
monsters.
represented on the t-shirt there that Nicole has on. All of our t-shirts right now are from Cavity Colors in the just launched Psycho Goreman collection.
And
They're
these-
Yeah, he also has some
Sweatpants.
jogger pants on too that you can't see right now. They're also going to be releasing a second launch of Psycho Goreman apparel later this spring, early summer, so be on the lookout for that from Cavity Colors. Definitely support them and go get some awesome new Psycho Goreman merchandise if you love the movie as much as we do. How many stars would you give the movie? If like 5 was the most amazing stars, how many stars would you give Psycho Goreman?
900.
900 out of 5? Okay.
That's like a galaxy.
And
So-
900 after 16.
900 out of 16?
That's an
To
incredible
get to
number.
5 stars? Okay. You have it there. Right there. Anything else you want to say about the movie, bud?
Well, Psycho Goreman turned a little kid into a brain.
He did turn a kid into a brain, yeah. And then that brain was really struggling to eat spaghetti, wasn't he? Do you like Alistair? Yeah, do you want me to turn you into a brain?
Mhm.
You could just live as like a giant squiggly googly brain.
You stay away from my kid.
What was your favorite part, Nicole?
I think it's kind of hard for me. Like, honestly, I really liked the scene where he's like going into the shed for the first time before the little girl finds him, right? Because he scares the bejesus out of the 2 thugs, and I always love
And
that.
kills those guys
Yeah.
in the most glorious,
Like, viciously.
glorious way.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. I'm like, oh my goodness, this guy just came out of the ground and was like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna need you to vacate. This is now my area.
The gore and effects in that scene are phenomenal.
Yeah.
I remember when this used to be a shoe factory.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there you have it. Like, I don't think there's gonna be a fast little video. We just wanted to jump on as a family and kind of recommend the movie for you guys.
Right?
If it can be, I am 33. If it can be my favorite movie of the year, Kastle is 4. If it can be his favorite movie of the year, you know it's a heckin' good movie.
Oh, heck.
It's the heckin' best.
It is the heckin'
Okay.
best.
Can we at least talk about how they have found every creative way to not swear and still make it seem like a swear?
Mhm.
In this entire
They still
movie.
kept the movie PG.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. By saying frig off and heckin' best. Do you have something else to say, bud? Is that what you're trying to get my attention for? No.
Psycho Goreman is also, his short name is PT.
His short name is PG, yeah. For a short, they call him PG. Yeah, that is very true. So there you have it. Psycho Goreman, according to a 4-year-old. And I think he did pretty awesome with the plot. I think that was pretty spot on. That's all we have for you tonight, though. Just a fun little video.
There's one more part about that I want to say.
We're not done yet.
Well, the robot that really turned the girl into a robot, but when we're on the place that they live, they literally have a person that teleports there, and then they trap him in a cube, and they get squished, and then they turn into a cube of blood.
How many
They
times
do
have
turn
you
into a
watched this
cube of
movie?
blood.
How many times have you watched this
Hey,
movie?
hey, hey. That's a
many
need
times
to
have you
know.
watched this
And you
movie?
don't need to know right now what we do with our
He's
lives.
got it like memorized.
So hey, a movie that can turn someone into a cube of blood. I mean, that sounds pretty amazing. You're giving this movie awesome reviews here.
And it's coming to Shudder very soon.
Yeah, how cool is that? Later this month, the movie will be available for the streaming premiere on Shudder. I know we talk about Shudder a lot. If you don't have it, subscribe now. I think you can find a 30-day free trial somewhere. They're always doing that.
I have one more thing to say.
One more thing to say, and then
And
that's
that's
it,
it.
okay?
The gem comes out of the ground, and Psycho Goreman somehow comes right out of the same thing that gem's in.
And the gem controls Psycho Goreman,
Yeah,
right?
that's pretty cool. And there's
From
like one-
Gygax.
And as you can see in the teaser, there are this many guys, and there's the right
What
there.
about on your shirt?
It's the same T-shirt, but
Hmm.
It's the same teaser that the
yep.
Mhm.
But there you go. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Sons of Haddonfield. I am Husker Sensei.
And I'm Ibeck Joe.
Follow us on Twitter at Haddonfield Sons. And I am
Kastle over Malcolm.
yes, your Castle Oliver Malcolm. And I am Husker Sensei on there.
And I'm Ibeck Joe.
Follow us on Letterboxd also. Same handles, Husker Sensei, I Bet Joe. And make sure to like and subscribe and comment your favorite character, favorite part of Psycho Goreman. Or if you haven't seen it, tell us
Why
how
you
many,
haven't seen it.
or tell us how many stars out of 5 going up to, was it 9,600, 9,900,
900.
900 that you're excited to see it about. So yeah. Bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye.